Hello, YouTube. I'm Vince White, and I'm an employment attorney. On this channel, we answer publicly posted questions from YouTube users, getting folks the answers they need from an employment attorney. I have a question here from Jay Salucci176, who says, "Hi, Vince. How do I know if my attorney took this settlement and ran? It has been 3 weeks since I've signed the settlement agreement, and now, when I call the law firm, they have excuses on top of excuses and can't give me a reason. I'm in California. Any other type of service I can contact for help?" Okay, so here's the deal. You have a settlement agreement. Read it. The day that payment's supposed to take place, it's going to be in there 99 times out of 100. And listen, in New York, it's never less than 28 days. You're only 3 weeks from when you signed it, if I understand you correctly. So you're at 21 days. Odds are payment can't even take place until 28 days. You still kind of got to you got to rely on the U.S. Postal Service or FedEx or whoever's carrying the check. So realistically, you're early. But check your settlement agreement. Make sure. Just figure out when payment's supposed to take place and then calendar it and call your law firm when settlement's supposed to arrive and say, "Hey, did settlement arrive?" If they say, "No, it hasn't arrived yet," say, "Great. Follow up with opposing counsel. CC me on that letter, on the email, whatever you want to do. Include me on it." If they refuse, I would give it a week or two. It's not unheard of for a settlement check to take a week or two, especially when they send it via the U.S. the U.S. Postal Service. The U.S. Postal Service is not what it once was. They don't really always deliver the mail anymore, if I'm being honest with you. Like I buy like living chicks from my farm, like baby chickens. And the U.S. Postal Service routinely loses boxes filled with living beings. The hatchery that I buy our chickens from, like, had to go to, because the package, like, we had a tracking number, they shipped the package, and then the day for the package to arrive came, and the chickens didn't arrive. And I was like, checking the tracking number claimed these birds never left the original post office. They're just sitting on a rack in the original post office. So I call the hatchery, and the hatchery goes to the post office, and the post office is like, no, they're not here. And they go back and forth for like an hour because the tracking number says they're there. And then eventually the staff of that post office like left the front counter, and the farmer from this hatchery jumps the front desk, goes in the back, and finds these birds suffering on a rack. Like, everybody must have known they were there because they were chirping. They're making noise, right? And they've been sitting there for like 2 days with water, but like not food, right? It's rough. And these postal workers were just going to let these birds die instead of help this hatchery or admit they didn't ship the package. And that's getting more and more common with the Postal Service, unfortunately. A lot of there's definitely good postal workers. Some of them watch the channel. We've represented some. Like, we've had some really good clients who were postal workers, right? But, like, I'll be frank with you. Here in New York City, we get a package that sounds like it might have pills in it, from like a pharmacy or something, like vitamins or something like that, and it's coming through the post office. It's not coming. Not if you can shake a package and it sounds like pills, gone. It's gone. 100% of the time. It just is what it is. We had to like talk to Amazon about it and like all kinds of stuff, because like we would order like push pins, like tacks, so you could like tag things up on like cork boards, and they would just get stolen like 3, 4, 5 times in a row. We couldn't figure out why. And so we're complaining or whatever, and then somebody was like at the front desk was like, "Yeah, it's because they sound like pills." because they sound like pills, and the postal workers just yoink them because they want pills. So, in the hopes it's a good pill, right? Spoiler alert: they don't mail the good pills. But listen, this is a dumb story, Jay Salucci. I guess what I'm saying here is, you're early. Payment's probably not taking place yet. Check your settlement agreement to find out when payment should take place. When payment should finally have taken place, contact your attorney. Have them do outreach to follow up on the payment to make sure they're collecting. If your attorney won't help you, or if, like 2 weeks goes by past the payment date and they won't help you, I would recommend really having a conversation with your attorney about what's going on. If you really don't believe them, after 2, maybe 3 weeks, contact the Bar Association. It's not impossible for an attorney to steal a settlement. I know of one attorney here in New York who went to jail for a couple of years for stealing settlements. He was a real piece of shit. But I also knew some attorneys who worked for him. He used to offer the young female attorneys like jet skis and cars and stuff to like do stuff for him. Like real trash dude, right? Like you got to be a really, really bad person to be to be stealing settlement funds, right? Because you're supposed to be helping people in this industry. So like it's not impossible, but like it is notable. In the 16 years of my experience in this industry, I've only ever heard of it happening once. One guy. He did it more than once. There's only one guy, right? And he got caught and went to jail like very quickly. It's very easy to catch. You have tracking numbers, the check's clear, there's bank accounts. Like you can't take these settlements to check cashing. It's too big, right? So you got to be more than just a bad guy. You got to be a dumb guy too, because they get caught every time. But anyways, if you really don't trust your attorney and the time, a couple weeks has gone by from the time you're supposed to get paid, contact the Bar Association. Truly. I hope this helps. If it does, like, subscribe, comment down below. Share our channel so it can grow. If it doesn't, give me the thumbs down. Fair enough. Take care, everybody.